Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to the Student the Brand. Hello, welcome to the Student the Brand. Welcome to the Student the Brand. So this is our Siva sir. Today topic is human eye and colorful word. Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to the Student the Brand. Today topic is human eye and colorful word. Everyone, welcome to the class. So we are discussing today human eye and colorful word. Adya, hi, welcome to the class. Welcome, welcome, welcome. New Cartesian, sign convention, Cartesian, sign convention, all a distance measure from the pole. Distance positive, different axis. Cartesian, sign convention, Cartesian, sign convention, all distance measured from the pole. Distance positive along the instances. That is new Cartesian. So we are going to discuss today myopia. Come on, everybody. So sing with me. Myopia, myopia, myopia. Myopia, myopia, myopia. Near distance we can see far distance we can see myopia, myopia, myopia. For that correction we are using, bro. What, bro? For that correction we are using concave lens, concave lens, concave lens, concave lens. So, welcome to the class. Now we are going to sing one more song. Hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. Far a distance we can see, near distance we can see. Hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. For that correction we are using convex lens, convex lens, convex lens, convex lens, convex lens. Come on, everybody. Be ready. Come on, sing with me once more. My myopia, myopia, myopia. Myopia, myopia, myopia. Near distance we can see, far distance we can see. For that correction, further correction, further correction. We are using concave lens, concave lens, concave lens, concave lens. Hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. Far distance we can see, near distance we can see. Hypermetropia, hypermetropia. Further correction, further correction. We are using convex lens, convex lens, convex lens, convex lens. Hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. Convex lens, convex lens, convex lens, convex lens. Okay, everybody, welcome to the class. Today we are going to discuss about human eye and colorful world. Human eye and colorful world. This is your sir. My channel name is Student the Brand. Come on, everybody, come on. Welcome to the class. So now we are going to discuss about what is that? Human eye and colorful world. Human eye and colorful world. In this topic, so we will discuss mostly about eye parts and function. Eye parts and function, like power of accommodation, myopia, hypermetropia, refractive defects, myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia, cataract, astigmatism, and one more. That's enough. Cataract, astigmatism, right? So next one, we are going to discuss about colorful phenomena. In colorful phenomena, we'll discuss about mainly we'll focus on light ray passes through the glass prism. So how it happens, so what exactly happens, and recombination spectrum of white light, and rainbow formation by water droplet. After that, scattering of light and Tyndall effect. So after that, twinkling of stars, sunrise and sunset. So these are the points we are going to discuss in this class. Now we are going to discuss about eye parts and function. Eye parts and function. Eye is the most sensible and sensitive organ in our human eye. Eye is the most sensitive and sensible organ in our body. So eye is the most sensitive and sensible. Why? So if you close your eyes, everybody close your eyes, you can't see anything. It's a dark place, right? So we can't see anything. We can't see anything. If once you open your eyes, you can able to see the beautiful world. Beautiful world. You can able to see the beautiful world, right? Yes. So human eye is the most sensible and sensitive organ. Yes, in our human body. Now we will discuss about human eye parts and function. Now we will discuss about human eye parts and function. So get ready. Come on, everybody, be ready. So human eye, if you're drawing the diagram, you must draw like this. So human eye diagram. First you can take a circle, complete circle you can draw like this. Complete circle you have to draw like this. Okay, complete. If you draw the circle, once you draw the circle, complete circle, okay, then what happens? So now you see here. Human eye. So we are discussing about human eye parts. Human eye. Human eye. You have to draw the circle, complete circle first. So step 1, this is the step 1. Step 1, okay. So step 1, you have to draw the circle. Draw the complete circle first. After drawing the complete circle, you must arrange. So front and back portion. So you have to arrange the portion. So like this, you have to arrange. So I'm taking here itself, I'm drawing here itself. Otherwise, I'll draw one more diagram. One more diagram. Second diagram. Step 2. Step 2, I'm drawing. Step 2. So for you, I'm drawing step 2. Wow, very nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Come on, come on, come on. So it should be like this. Draw. Come on. Very good. So now you can arrange the front portion here. This portion you have to arrange, and this portion if you arrange. Okay. So like this. And you can join. So bulge surface. So here you can join. So after drawing first complete circle, then we have to go through that. After drawing complete circle, you have to go through it. So after that, you have to draw like this. Okay. And here also you have to draw like this. Okay. So like this, you'll get it. I hope you got it. So like that you have to draw human eye. Like that you have to draw. So after drawing this one, after drawing this one, so first to draw the circle. Complete circle you have to draw. After drawing complete circle, so you must draw like this one. So this is the optic nerve and this is the cornea. So optic nerve and cornea, So this optic nerve and cornea. So like this you have to draw the bulb surface. Next one. So you can see. So after that here you can see now. So after drawing that one, you can take the lens here. Lens I am placing here. I am placing the lens. I am placing the lens here. Okay, so you have to take the lens like this. You have to draw the lens. Lens you have to place in this way. Okay. Yes. And you have to draw the ciliary muscles. After drawing this one, ciliary muscles you have to draw. How to draw the ciliary muscles? From here you have to draw the ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles like this. So these are the ciliary muscles, and here also you can draw the ciliary muscles. Okay, until here it will be. Until here. And here also until here. Okay. So this portion is the people. Okay, so this portion where a light ray will enter, that is people. So this is the iris. This portion is iris. And here you are drawing here. So until here you are drawing. So these are the ciliary muscles. These are the ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. So these are the ciliary muscles. I'm taking here. These are the ciliary muscles. Sorry, optic nerves, right? Ciliary muscles are here. These are the optic nerves. These are the optic nerves. So nerves reach to the brain. Okay, so now I'm considering here. Okay, after that, so I hope it is very clear to you all. Now, is it clear or not? Now I'm going to the next one. After drawing this one, you must focus on labeling the parts. You must focus on labeling the parts. How to label the parts? So you have to take all the parts in one side. All the parts must be one side you have to take. So now I am considering here. This is the cornea, 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 and ciliary muscles. These are the both are ciliary muscles. So this and this are both are ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. And here also ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. Okay, and here iris. This portion is called iris. Iris. And this portion is called pupil. Pupil. And this portion is called aqueous humor. This portion jelly type liquid is present in this between. Aqueous humor. Aqueous humor. And this one is eye lens, crystalline lens. Eye lens. Crystalline lens. Otherwise eye lens. Eye lens. That is also called crystalline lens. Crystalline lens. Or convex lens also we can say, because it is convex lens only. Convex lens, eye lens or convex lens or crystalline lens. Okay. So that's enough. Now all the points. Next one we are going to this side. Here it is a retina. Retina. Retina, vitreous humor. Vitreous humor. Vitreous humor. And this one is the optic nerve. Optic nerve. And this portion, where this portion there is no image will form, that is called blind spot. Blind spot. So these are the points. These are the points you can see here. These are the points. I hope it is very clear to you all. I hope it is very clear to you all. So these are the points we are discussing. These are the points. So once again, one by one we'll discuss what are the points are there. One by one we are discussing. Okay. So now you will be ready for this. So first one you are saying cornea. So this is the cornea. So this is the front portion of the cornea. So this is the front portion of the eye. Front portion of the eye where most of the refraction takes place. Most of the refraction takes place. This is the cornea. Cornea. Cornea is this one. So bulged surface. It is a thick layer. So whenever the light rays enter, most of the refraction takes place. Most of the refraction takes place at this point. So that is a cornea. That is a cornea. Most of the refraction takes place at this point. That is called cornea. And here one more considering. One more point. So here ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles will adjust the curvature of the eyelid. So this is ciliary muscle. This portion and this portion. This portion and this portion. So see the ciliary muscle. These are the ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles will adjust the curvature of the eyelids. Curvature of the eyelids. When we are seeing the nearby object and far by object. When we are seeing the nearby object and far above object. When you are seeing the nearby object and far object. When we are seeing the nearby object and far object. Ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles will adjust the curvature of the eyelids and also its focal length. Ciliary muscles will adjust the eyelids. So actually this is a teaching aid. Okay, so one of the teaching aid. Teaching, in the part of teaching it is, we are doing like this. Okay, done. So it is a eyelids. So ciliary muscles are the, okay, so this will adjust the curvature of the eyelids. So when you are seeing the nearby object and far by object, 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 so it will adjust the curvature of the eyelids. When you are seeing the nearby object, eyelids will be thin, eyelids will be thick, so focal length will be less, eyelids will be thick, focal length will be less, power will be more. When you are seeing the far object, when you're seeing the far object, when you're seeing the far distance object, that time eye lens will become thin. Eye lens become thin. Eye lens become thin. Focal length increases, so eye lens will be relaxed. Eye lens will be relaxed and thin. Focal length increases, power decreases. P equal to 1 by f. Power is nothing but reciprocal of focal length. Power is nothing but reciprocal of focal length. So power is nothing but reciprocal of focal length. Power is nothing but reciprocal of focal length. I hope it is very clear to you all. I hope it is very clear to you all. Yes or no? So now you are considering, these are the ciliary muscles and iris. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm which controls the size of the pupil. Iris is the iris, this iris, this iris. Iris, here also iris, this also iris, this one also iris, this one also iris, this one also iris. So iris is a dark muscular diaphragm. Iris is the dark muscular diaphragm. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm. So iris is a dark muscular diaphragm which controls the size of the pupil. People, what people will do? People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. So how much light it entering? So people will control the amount of light entering into the eye. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. So I hope it is very clear. Next one is eye lens. Eye lens is a crystalline lens. Eye lens is a converging lens. Yeah, poop. Yeah, of course. Pronunciation, it's different. So pupil. Okay, pupil. P-U-P-I-L. I wrote the spelling here. So P-U-P-I-L. Pupil. Pupil will control the amount of light entering into the eye. So how much it will be? It controls. Okay. So people will control the amount of light entering into the eye. So I hope it is very clear. Pupil. Okay. Pupil. Next, we can say lens. Eye lens is a converging lens. Okay. Thank you so much. So Satish, thank you so much, Satish. So eye lens is a converging lens. Whenever the light rays falls on it, it converge and make it falls at retina. So good morning, hi. So whenever light rays falls on it, it converts the light rays and make it falls at retina. So retina. So here one more liquid is there. Liquid type material is there. So it is jelly type liquid material present between cornea and eye lens. So that is aqueous humor. Aqueous humor is a jelly type liquid present between cornea and eye lens. So jelly type liquid present between. Okay, jelly type liquid present between cornea. Thank you, Satish. So jelly type liquid present between cornea and eye lens. So cornea and eye lens. So it provides the sufficient nutrition and blood system to the cornea and eye lens, because so to maintain that shape also. So it maintain that shape. This one, if that liquid is there, because of that liquid only. So cornea and eye lens will be like this. And one more thing, vitreous humor also. It will be, the entire portion is filled by the vitreous humor. This entire portion from lens to retina, eye lens to retina, crystal lens to retina, convex lens to retina, crystal lens to retina, eye lens to retina. The entire portion is filled with the jelly type liquid. That is called vitreous humor. It provides the sufficient pressure and force to maintain that shape. Retina is a light sensitive screen. Whenever the light ray falls on it, Retina is a light sensitive screen. Retina is a light sensitive screen. So whenever the light ray falls on it, it will okay. So whenever the light rays are intersecting on it, image will form. Image will form. There two types of light sensitive cells are there. There are two types of light sensitive cells are there. Those are rods and cones. Those are rods and cones. One is rod. One is rods. Another one is cones. Rods and cones. Rods and cones. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. If more rods are there, we can see even in the night time also. That is the reason owl can see night time, during night time also. So rod sense the intensity of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. And here at the retina, there are two light sensitive cells are there. Those are rods and cones. 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 Light sensitive cells are rods and cones. So rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light. Cone sense the color of the light. So whenever image will form at retina, that will be converted in the form of image. That will be converted in the form of okay. So image, whatever the image is forming on the retina, that will be converted in the form of electrical signals, electrical impulse. So at retina, image will form. At retina, image will form because so those light rays are intersecting. Right? What type of image will form? Real and inverted. Real and inverted. What type of image will form at retina? Real and inverted. What type of image will form at retina? Real and inverted. What type of image will form at retina? Real and inverted. What type of image will form at retina? Real and inverted. At retina, image will form. What is the nature of the image? What is the nature of the image? Real and inverted. What is the nature of the image? Real and inverted. What is the nature of the image? Real and inverted. What is the nature of the image? Real and inverted. Real and inverted. Real and inverted. And so that image will be converted in the form of electrical signals that will pass to the brain through optic nerve. That will pass to the brain through optic nerve. So here the nerves are there. So wherever the nerves are reaching to the brain, all nerves are meeting at one point. There no image will form. No light will reach. No light will reach. No image will form. That is blind spot. Blind spot. At the retina only, if more rods and cones are present, at the retina only, more rods and cones are present. More rods and cones are present. That is called yellow spot. If more rods and cones are present, that is called yellow spot. At retina, if more rods and cones are present, at retina, if more rods and cones are present, so that is called yellow spot. Yellow spot. I hope it is very clear. So this is about human eye parts and function. What are the human eye parts and function? What are those? So cornea, ciliary muscles, iris, pupil, and aqueous humor, ciliary muscles and eyelens. This is the eyelens, completely eyelens. This is the eyelens or crystalline lens or convex lens. Okay, so cornea is the front layer, protective layer of the human eye. Most of the refraction takes place at the cornea, and the ciliary muscles will adjust the curvature of the eyelens to see the nearby object and far by object. So that is about ciliary muscles. And next one, iris. Iris is the dark muscular diaphragm which controls the size of the pupil. Pupil will control the amount of light entering into the eye. Pupil will control the amount of light entering into the eye. So aqueous humor is jelly type liquid present between cornea and eyelens. So it provides a blood and nutrition to the central cornea. And eyelens is the crystalline lens. Whenever the light rays falls on it, it converts the light rays and make it falls at retina. So next one, vitreous humor. Vitreous humor is a jelly type liquid present between this entire portion between eyelens and retina. This entire portion is filled by Vitreous humor. Vitreous humor is a jelly type liquid is present. Okay, so it gives the sufficient force and pressure to maintain that shape. Sufficient force and pressure to maintain that shape. And retina is a light sensitive screen. Light sensitive screen where the light rays will meet, where 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 light rays will meet. Their image will form. Their image will form at retina. At retina, what type of image will form? What is the nature of the image? Real inverted and enlarged. Real inverted and enlarged. What type of image will form at retina? Real inverted and enlarged. What type of image will form at retina? Real inverted and enlarged image. What type of image will form at retina? Real inverted and enlarged image. So whatever the image is forming at retina, that image will convert in the form of electrical signals that will pass to the brain through optic nerve. That will pass to the brain through optic nerve. Optic nerve is the nerves. So it will send the electrical signal to the brain. So do you know one thing? What is that? What is that? Brain, whatever the image we are seeing, that is 2D image, right? What of the object we are seeing, what of the object we are seeing, that is 2D object. But once the electrical signal reach to the brain, brain will add the additional information. If you take a water, so if you are taking water, so I'm taking the water. Okay, so if you are taking the water, how much depth it is, how much width it is, how much distant is it? So from how much distance it is there, how much depth it is there. Okay, so brain will give the additional information. What is that? How much distance it is, how much depth it is, how much it is filled, how much it is empty. So brain will give the 3D information. Yes or no? Yes. Brain will give the 3D information. So how much depth it is, how much width it is, how much depth it is, how much width it is. So that is about whatever the image is forming at retina, that will convert into electrical signal that reach to the brain. Brain will give the additional information, that is 3D image. So how much depth it is, how much width it is, how much distance it is. So everything it will give the information about the object, what we are seeing, about the object, what we are seeing. So everybody, hi. So next one, we are going to the next topic is power of accommodation. Come on. Power of accommodation. Ability of the eyelens to adjust its focal length. To allow the light inside of it. Ability of the eyelens to adjust its focal length. Ability of the eyelens to adjust its focal length by allowing light inside of it is called power of accommodation. Simple definition is ability of the eyelens to adjust focal length is called power of accommodation. Ability of the eyelens to adjust its focal length is called power of accommodation. Yes. So it is about power of accommodation. Okay. So ability of the eyelens to adjust its focal length is called power of accommodation. So when you are seeing the nearby object, our eyelens become thin, eyelens become thick. We can see the near distance object. When you are seeing the far distance object, eyelens become thin. Focal length increases. So eyelens become thin, focal length increases. By that we can able to see the far distance object. That is about power of accommodation. So the ability of the eyelens to adjust focal length is called power of accommodation. So here how much distance we can see. So until certain distance only we can see. Right? So minimum distance, maximum distance up to infinity we can see. So the minimum distance up to which, I hope it is very clear. So I'm rubbing the board. Is it clear? So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, so I'm rubbing. Very good. So there are 2 points are there. There are 2 points are there. One is near point. First one is near point. Near point. Near point. Okay. Second one is far point. Second one is far point. So near point is 25 centimeter. 25 centimeter. Near point is 25 centimeter. And far point is infinity. Okay. So here we can see near point. What is the near point? The minimum distance up to which near point is nothing but the minimum distance up to which 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 the person can able to see the object without any strain. The minimum distance up to which the person can able to see without any strain. So a healthy person, a normal healthy person, so a normal healthy person, the minimum distance is 25 centimeter. So if you are placing here, if you are placing the object like this, if you are placing the object like this, so until certain distance only we can able to see clearly. We can able to see clearly. So if you are taking the object very closer, so automatically our eyes will get strain and pain. Our eyes will get strain and pain. So we can't able to see over a long period. So we can't able to see so over a long period, because what happens? So ciliary muscles contract. So until certain limit, so below until 25 centimeter it contract and can able to see the near distance object. So below that if you place, we can't able to so the ciliary muscles can't able to contract beyond that point, so we can't able to see the object below 25 centimeter. So the minimum distance up to which the person can able to see clearly without any strain, so comfortably, that is 25 centimeter. What is the far point? So minimum near point is 25 centimeter. Near point is 25 centimeter. Coming to the far point, far point, far point. What is the far point? So the maximum distance up to which the person can able to see clearly without any strain or pain. So that is called far point. Far point is infinity. So for a normal healthy person, far point is infinity. Okay. So everything is okay, fine, good, nice, great. So the person can able to see near distance, and also you can see far distance object. So what happens if the person can't able to see near distance clearly? What happens the person can't able to see far distance clearly? What will happen? What exactly these defects? How can we correct these defects? Yes. So we are going to discuss about these defects. Those are called refractive defects. Those are called refractive defects. Refractive defects. When light rays falls on it, then only so lens will refract the rays. If the light rays are, if the lens refract the light properly, no problem. So no defects. When the light, so lens cannot refract. So whenever the light ray falls on lens cannot refract. So refraction is not taking properly on the lens, eye lens, so convex lens. Then defects will happen. So defects will arises. Okay. So defects will occurs. Those defects are, one is myopia. Next one, hypermetropia. Next one, third one, presbyopia, cataract and astigmatism. So these are the defects. We'll discuss these defects. Myopia. So what is myopia? Myopia. Near distance we can see, far distance we can see. Myopia. For that correction we are using We are using. Bro, what bro? For that correction, we are using. We are using. We are using. We are using. Concave lens, concave lens, concave lens, concave lens. Myopia, myopia, myopia. Near distance we can see. Far distance we can't see. Myopia, myopia, myopia. For that correction we are using, bro, what bro? For that correction we are using concave lens, concave lens, concave lens, concave lens. Next one. So, if the person can't able to see far distance, what is the defect? How it can be corrected? That is hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. Far distance we can see, near distance we can see. Hypermetropia, hypermetropia. For that correction, we are using convex lens, convex lens, convex lens, convex lens. So I hope it is very clear. So now we are going to the next one. So myopia and hypermetropia. Myopia and hypermetropia. So myopia. So in the song itself, I discussed that is myopia. Myopia means the person can able to see near distance. He can't able to see the far distance. But so somewhere in middle we can see. So I'll draw the diagram. How to draw the diagram? So in a simple way I will draw. So you can observe here. So I'll draw in a simple way. So you can see. Myopia, 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 myopia. So first one. So I'll tell one small logic to draw the diagram. To draw the diagram, I'll tell a small logic to draw the diagram. So see here. So here I'm considering here one person. I'm considering one person. I'm considering one person. So this 25 centimeter you can see, as I said, near point. So infinity he can't see. So infinity you can't see. So but 25 centimeter you can see once again. So here you can observe the person can see 25 centimeter because near distance object he can see. But he can't see the infinity point. But he can't see the infinity point. Once again, the person can able to see the near distance 25 centimeter, but he can't see the infinity. But he can't see the infinity. So 25 centimeter he can see, but he can't see the infinity point. But in between this one you can see, right? In between this one we can see, right? So in this region, so somewhere, so I'm taking the far point. Okay, so far point of myopic person. Far point of myopic person. So FM. So far point of myopic person. So this is a logic to draw the diagram. So to draw the diagram, so this is the best way we can remember how to draw the diagram. Okay. So you no need to by heart, no need to focus on the diagrams. So if you focus on this logic, so it is very easy to draw the myopia diagram. Myopia diagram, even hypermetropia also I'll tell. So myopia, it's very easy, I'll tell here. See, so I am taking 25 centimeter, you can see 25 centimeter, you can see, but you can't see the infinity. But in between this one, you can see, right? Means if the light rays are coming from this point, if the light rays are coming from this point, you can able to see. If the light rays are coming from this point, those light rays will meet at retina. So if the light rays are coming from far point, so the light rays will meet at retina. So if the light rays are meeting at retina, then image will form, then we can able to see. But here, if the light rays are coming from this point, how it will form, where it will form. So how to draw the diagram? So you have to draw three diagrams. Diagram number one, first one. So if the light rays are coming from the far point, where image will form. Next point, next diagram, if the light rays are coming from infinity, so where image will form. So which lens will use to correct the diagram? That's enough. So now we will see. I will draw the diagram in a simple way. I'll draw the diagram. So just focus on it. Very, very easy way, simple way. Okay. So just focus on it. So you won't forget about it. Okay. Once you understand the logic, you won't forget. Definitely it is very, very easy. So this is n. This is the n I am taking. So I'll draw small points because lines we have to take, right? Lines we have to consider. I'm taking here near point and this is a far point. So far point of myopic eye. I'm taking the light rays from this. Light rays I'm taking from here. So after converging, those light rays will meet here. Okay, so this is a far point of myopic eye. Far point of myopic eye. Next one. Next diagram I'll draw. So if the light rays are coming from infinity, what happens? This is the myopic eye. Myopic eye. So correction of myopia. So I'll draw the correction of myopia. You can observe carefully. Which lens we are using to correct the defect? Concave lens. Concave lens. So it will be diverged. Then again it will be converged. Okay. So here, where this image will form, here I am taking until here, this will be focus. Here, where is the far point? So the far point, here far point, here far point, okay. So whereas the far point is meeting, their image will form. So we are extending this light rays here until here. So this is a near point N and this is a far point F. Okay. So this is a near point N, far point. So infinity we can take. Light rays are coming from this is F, infinity. So here near point and this is the far point. Okay. So like this we can draw. This is the correction of myopia. So myopic eye, myopia. Okay, correction of myopia. I hope it is very clear. So now you can see. So very simple logic, very easy logic. So in a easy way, in a better way, so you can draw the image formations in a simple way. So there is much hard work is required. Just focus on how the object, how the light rays are coming, where light rays are meeting. Okay. So what is the image? What image is telling to us? What exactly the image meaning? The image meaning. Okay. Now we will see. You see. So I'm taking here. So I already said the logic. Again, I'm saying the logic. So person, you can see this is a person. The person is here. Okay, he has myopia. If he has myopia, you can see 25 centimeter. You can see the near point 25 centimeter. He can't see the infinity. So you can't see the infinity. But somewhere between infinity. So infinity, between this point you can see. Far point of myopic eye. So this point is first diagram. This is the first diagram. This is the second diagram. Okay. The correction of the diagram is third one. That's enough. The correction of this diagram only the last one. That's enough. Very simple, very easy. So first one, once again you have to remember, every time you are drawing the diagram, compulsory you have to remember one thing. Okay, so keep this one in mind. So here the person can able to see near distance. Near distance means, so here you can see. So near distance you can see. If you can see the near distance, no problem. So nothing will happen. But when he can't see the far distance, but somewhere between here he can see. So that's why the light rays are coming from the far point of myopic eye. So this is a myopic eye. So far point of myopic eye means from this point you can see the light rays will meet at retina. So whereas you can see here, if the light rays are coming from infinity, this dotted lines represent light rays are coming from infinity. Infinity. Light rays are coming from infinity. So after refraction, those light rays will meet in front of the retina. Actually, you see, at retina, if it is meet only, we can able to see the object. At retina, if it is meet only, we can able to see. So if it is meeting in front of the retina, in front of the retina. So for correction, we are using concave lens. This is a concave lens. So we are using the concave lens. After passing through it diverge and again it will meet. So the nature of the lens is, nature of the concave lens is diverging nature. Diverging nature. Nature of the concave lens is diverging nature. Diverging nature. Once again, here causes they will ask. Causes of myopia, myopia causes are. So you see the middle diagram, you'll get it. So islands become large, so islands become large. So curvature of the islands is more, focal length is less. By seeing the second diagram, you will get to know the causes of the myopia. By seeing the second diagram, you'll get to know by seeing the second diagram, you'll get to know the causes of myopia. What are the causes of myopia? Focal length is less. Eye lens become large. Eyeball is more, or curvature of the eyeball is more, or eye lens curvature is more. Then because of that reason, eye lens curvature is more, because focal power will be more, focal length is less. P equal to 1 by f. So if power is more, then immediately it will converge the light rays at so in front of the retina. So curvature of the eye lens also more. But overall, eyeball is too long. So eyeball is too long, and focal length is less. Eyeball is too long, focal length is less. Eyeball is too long, focal length is less. Eyeball is too long, focal length is short, focal length is less. So these are the causes of myopia. These are the causes of myopia. Near distance we can see far distance we can't see myopia. For that correction we are using. Bro, what bro? For that correction we are using. Concave lens. Very easy. If you follow these methods, if you learn this song, again I'm saying this song, if you remember, this logic, if you remember, these diagrams are very easy. You will play with the subject, you will play with the concept. Very simple. I am saying myself Siva sir, my channel name is Student the Brand. If you want, you can check the test books. You can check any test book, any reference book. These diagrams are, any changes are, let me know. So you can come and discuss with me. I am Siva sir. My channel name is Student the Brand. Yes or no? Myopia. Can you give me a summary? I joined now. Okay, so I'll give summary because I give extraordinary diagrams I drew. So you can check, these are the diagrams, myopia diagram. So very simple, in easy way we can draw this diagram. So first of all, you have to learn the song. Before learning the concept, you have to learn the song, not movie songs. This is my physics songs. Myopia. Near distance we can see far a distance we can see a myopia, myopia, myopia. For that correction we are using, bro. What, bro? For that correction we are using concave lens, concave lens, concave lens, concave lens. This is only summary. Whatever I sung the song, that is only summary. So how it is say summary of the myopia? How it is possible, sir? You sung a song and you are saying so concept is completed. How it is possible? How can you say concept is completed? If you ask me like that, then I will give the reply like this. So myopia is a myopia. So the person can able to see near distance. Myopia, myopia, myopia. Near distance we can see. So near distance we can see. So 25 centimeter we can see. So eliminated. So you can eliminate this one. So far distance we can't see. Far distance we can see. So far distance we can't see. But. So between near point and far point, somewhere between we can see. Yes or no? Somewhere between we can see. So for that, this is the diagram. This is the diagram. So we can see this point. That is the first diagram. So here you can see from the far point. So far point of myopic eye, far point of myopic eye, far point of myopic eye. Light rays are coming from this point. So from the light rays, if the light rays are coming from this point, so light rays will meet at retina. So this point we can see. But this point I said, so if the light rays are coming from infinity, we can't able to see. Yes or no? We can't able to see. Far a distance we can see. How we cannot see? So if the light rays are coming from infinity, this dotted lines represent light rays are coming from infinity. After refraction, light rays will meet in front of the retina itself. In front of the retina, it won't form at the retina. So that is the reason. So this is the myopic eye. So actually these two are defects only. We can see only that point. We can see only this point. We can't see the remaining point. So that's also defect only. So here this is also defect only. So what lens we are using? For that correction we are using concave lens, concave lens, concave lens. Concave lens. Yes, what is the use of concave lens for correction of myopia? So correction of myopia we are using concave lens. So even those who have myopia, they will wear concave lens specs. If you observe. Yes or no? In the song, the entire concept is there. In the song, entire concept is there. And with this logic, you can draw perfect, proper, extraordinary, marvelous, mind-blowing, accurate, extraordinary. It's like a diamond diagram you'll draw. So you won't miss it. If you remember this logic, you won't miss the diagrams. You won't miss the concept. As it is, this diagram they will ask for 5 marks in the board exam. 5 marks question, very very important. You are thinking only 2 marks or 1 mark. 5 marks question, very very important. 5 marks question. 5 marks question. Yes or no? That much important it is. That much important it is. Because very, very important. 5 marks is not a matter, right? So 5 marks question they will ask. Okay. So this question they will ask for 5 marks in the board exam. Directly in the board exam only they will ask. So very, very important. Make sure that you are learning it. So 5 marks question. 5 marks question. So this logic and my song. Even my song, why I am teaching this song means, so hypermetropia is there. There also same points will be, so similar points I will teach once again, and the diagram also, how to draw the diagram also, I will teach the hypermetropia. So myopia, see, even without opening books, whenever you are there, wherever you are there, so normally songs we can happily listen, we can sing also whenever we want. Even we are free and we are doing some work also, like any other works. So if you are doing writing that time, so any homework like that, we can sing a song. Myopia, myopia, myopia. So lyrics also I given, no? So in a slow melody song. Yes or no? So you can remember the lyrics also. In that concept is inbuilt. The concept is there inside of it. without knowing, you're learning the concept with melody. So background music won't be not required. So not required for our song. So definitely it is required. But for our song, we can go with the lyrics itself. So with a slow and melody, you have to sing whenever we are whatever you are doing. Myopia, myopia, myopia. Sir, why you are saying this many times? Why you are singing this many times? You can go to the next topic. So why you are doing this many times? Because you can see these marks. You can see the marks. How much important it is. How much important it is. 5 marks. 5 marks is tree diagrams. And not only 5 marks, MCQs also they will ask. So you know what is myopia? Near distance. And near distance, far point. And far point we can see. We can't see the infinity point. So myopic person, far point is less than infinity. One MCQ. Myopic person can see only near distance. He can't see the far distance. 1 point. And third point, which lens will use for correction of myopia? Concave lens. How many points are there? So nearly in this question only will get nearly 8 marks. 1 mark for myopia definition, one more mark for far point of myopia is less than infinity, and the next point is next point is next point is next point is which lens we are using? Concave lens. See, if you remember this logic, if you remember this logic, it's very easy. The third diagram is very simple. We are using concave lens to draw the image formation. We are using concave lens. Light rays are coming from the infinity, parallel lines. So after refraction, so diverge. So the concave lens nature is diverging. After diverging again, it will converge. Those will meet at retina. So if you draw these dotted lines, see here wherever the far point, wherever we can see from that point. So if you are drawing the dotted line must be meet at far point of the myopic person. Yes or no? So you can observe this line you can draw. Even I am drawing on the board also. You can see, observe exactly at far point. So these dotted lines from this lens. So it should meet at this point. Yes or no? Yes or no? If you like this content, do like. Click on like button. That's enough. That is more than enough for me. And if you like this channel, if you like my explanation, so if you want to again join to the class, please do like, share, and subscribe to Student the Brand. So if not only you, if your friends want to join, if your friends want to learn the concept, ask them to join and share this link and spread one word regarding the Student the Brand. Reasonable? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Next one, we are going to the next one. Hypermetropia. So in a simple logic, in easy way, I will teach this concept hypermetropia. So just go through it. Hypermetropia, very easy. I will see in the form of song, in the form of logical mirror, in the form of diagram. So without practicing twice or thrice. So one time if you practice properly this diagram, you can remember. That way I will teach the logic. So first song, shall we? So don't worry about it. But if you are singing this many times, that melody will you can remember. Hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. Far distance we can see, near distance we can see. Hypermetropia, hypermetropia. For that correction, we are using convex lens, convex lens, convex lens, convex lens. I hope it is very clear to you. So now I'll tell one logic. So this is the song format. So learning the concept. Second one is with the logical manner. With the logic I'll teach. So you can see I'm taking this a person. This is the person. Okay. So this is a 25 centimeter. 25 centimeter. So infinity. Far point. This is the near point. Far point. Okay, sorry. We can say let it be infinity because here points will change. That's the reason. But he can see the infinity point. So we don't want. So leave it about it. He can see the near point. So if he can able to see the near, if he can able to see the far point, he can able to see the far point. It's not required. So no need. Leave it. So next one, he can't see the near point. He can't see the near point, but somewhere else, more than 25 he can see. More than 25 he can see. That is the n dash. N dash of the hypermetropic person. N dash of the hypermetropic person. Once again, observe here. So he can see far distance object. Hypermetropia is nothing but the person can able to see far distance object. He can't see the near distance. He can't see the near distance, but he can see somewhere between 25 to infinity. It is near point of hypermetropic person is more than 25. Some people they will see they will place the books at certain distance. You can observe some people they will place certain no books are while reading, so they will place certain distance because his near point is more than 25. His near point. So that person have hypermetropia. That person has hypermetropia. Now you see. Now you can take. So I'm taking now. Now you can observe how to draw the diagram. The same scenario, how to draw in the format of diagram. So simple. So you can see the point. So near point, not 25, but somewhere. I'll draw the diagram. See. So same scenario I said, right? So 25 centimeter he can't see. He can't see. Infinity he can see. But n dash he can see. That is more than 25. So light rays are coming from here. So near point of hypermetropic eye. So next one, he can see this one. He can't see this one. If the light rays are coming from 25 centimeter, how it will be? So I'll draw the one more diagram. You can observe. I'll draw the diagram. If the light rays are coming from near point, where those light rays will meet? So those light rays will meet behind retina. Those light rays will meet behind retina. So this is the hypermetropic eye. Correction of hypermetropic eye. So correction I will draw. Just observe carefully. So here I am considering, so hypermetropia. So here, if the light rays are coming from this point, as I said, if the light rays are coming from this point, how it will be? You can see. So which lens we are using? Convex lens. We have to draw the convex lens. Exactly, it is placed. Actually, we can place little away from it. It's fine. Accuracy is very much, so you should not follow that much, but little more you can place away from the cornea. So little thin. Okay, so you can draw like this. You can draw. So this lens also little thin. You can draw, no problem. Okay, fine. No, just a comparison. That's the reason I'm drawing. You can draw, fine, no problem. Okay, so I'm taking the light rays here, N. So you have to take at the edges because these are converging lens. So when the light rays are falling on it, it will converge. Again it will converge. So again it will be converging. So if you are extending these light rays, these light rays will meet at N dash. N dash. Right? So you have to see this point. This must be in one single line. Okay. So then it is correct. So simple logic, very easy logic. So if you follow this one, so any diagram you can draw. Myopia, hypermetropia. So whatever myopia, hypermetropia you can see. Rebel, hi. So you can see any diagram in easy way, simple way, you can draw. Okay. So follow this logic. Remember this logic. So person can able to see far distance object, but he can't see the near distance object. 25 he can't see, but he can see infinity. So but between 25 and infinity he can see. There is a near point of hypermetropic eye. So this is a hypermetropic eye. So this is correction of hypermetropic eye. So last one is the correction of hypermetropic eye. So focus this one. Correction of hypermetropic eye. Correction of hypermetropic eye. Right? So see, what are methods we are following? Okay. Finally, we need to achieve the result. That is very important. So rat is black or white. Cat is black or white. Cat is black or white. Cat is black or white. It doesn't matter. It should catch the rat. Yes or no? Cat is black or white. It doesn't matter. Cat should catch the rat. Okay, so whatever method you are following, whatever the process you are following, so finally you must, okay, your output should be visible in the exam. See, this is very, very important. This question also they will ask for 5 marks. Very important. This question will ask for 5 marks. Very, very important. 5 marks. 5 marks. 5 marks question. Very important. So 5 marks question, they will ask this one. So 5 marks, very, very important. Very, very important. Understood or not? So 5 marks. In the previous myopia also 5 marks. Myopia also 5 marks. Hypermetropia also 5 marks. Okay. So we have to draw the diagrams in this manner. So very, very important. You can check the textbook also. Follow the textbook. Okay. Textbook diagrams only. No change at all. Okay. As it is you can see. Follow this point. So person can able to see far distance object. He can't see the near distance object, but somewhere between 25 and infinity he can see. Between 25 and infinity he can see, right? So here that same sequence will follow in the diagram fashion. Anyway, infinity you can see, right? No problem. So even if it is not visible also fine, no problem, nothing will happen. Okay. So infinity case. Understood? So I hope it is very clear to you all. Now you can check once. Here the person can able to see far distance object. Anyway, far distance object, no need. So leave it about it. So he can see, he can't see 25 centimeter. But he can see beyond 25 centimeter. So this is the near point of hypermetropic eye. So the name itself, near point of hypermetropic eye. And here, so hypermetropic eye. If the light rays are coming, he can't see, I said no. But if the light rays are coming from near point, what happens? So the light rays will meet beyond retina. So if the light rays will meet at retina, only image will form. Beyond retina, I can't see. Okay. So if you see, so if the light rays are coming from near point, so we can use convex lens. We can use. So converging, those light rays will meet at retina. So those dotted lines here, you can observe all these lines. All these lines must be in one line, single line. All this n dash must be in single line. Okay, so like that you have to draw in the exam also. If you draw like that, so you'll get accurate diagrams. So very precise diagrams. So there is a chance to give maximum. They won't cut the marks. Definitely they won't cut the marks in exam. They'll give out of out. In the exam also. So if you follow. And you can check the textbook also. You can check the textbook. Okay. So this type of diagrams you have to follow. Understood or not? So that's enough. Understood or not? Why I'm singing the songs and why I'm creating the songs, why I'm going through the this many logics, because so this all methods whatever I'm following, everything is, so all the methods will helpful for the students. Whatever methods I'm doing, either myopia, either logics, either singing, whatever it is, everything will be helpful for the students. So it will be get benefited if you follow. My final intention is, so in the best possible way to deliver, we have to deliver the content in a best possible, how best we can deliver the content, how best, how extreme conditions for getting best in how much, okay, like that's enough. How best you can do it, you can do, that's enough. There are no other options. So only best output we need to get it, right? So once again, so myopia, hypermetropia, see the diagrams, 5 marks question. So that is 5 marks, this is 5 marks. So I am not saying these 2 questions will come. Among these 2, among myopia, hypermetropia, one question can be expected in the board exam, either myopia or hypermetropia. And causes, very very important, causes you see, causes. So by seeing this diagram, you will get to know the causes. Eyeball become too small. So eyeball is small and focal length is large. Eyeball is too small, focal length is large. That's enough. Because focal length is more, right? Eyeball is too small. So those are the 2 causes. Causes also very important. So they will ask in exam, causes also. So either 1 mark they will ask, either 2 marks they will ask. 1 mark question, causes 1 mark question. So eyeball is too small, focal length is more. Eyeball is too small, focal length is more. By seeing the second diagram, you see either myopia or hypermetropia in both the cases. Myopia, hypermetropia in both the cases, you have to see the second diagram. If you see the second diagram, so this middle diagram, you'll get to know the causes. What are the causes of hypermetropia? Eyeball is too small, focal length is more. Eyeball is too small, focal length is more. So that is about hypermetropia and myopia. Once again, finally I'll sing. So you can see, you try to learn this one. For recalling, it's very easy. For recalling the concept, it's very easy. That's why I'm creating these songs. To learn the concept, to access the concept, to retrieve the concept, to recall the concept from our brain whenever we want. So in easy way, simple way, effective way. Okay, how best we can revise the concept,